Hello there, greetings. Thank you for joining us. This is not a live video. I figured I'm going to take a break from that for a little bit. Of course, when I do the chat questions, I'll do that. I might do a live video tomorrow, see how I feel, but right now I feel like I'm going to take a break. Get the internet. And this isn't going to be a long one. Haven't been able to do a long one in a while now, so I think that's all good. If I get past 10 minutes, I'll be lucky. I haven't checked. I don't look at YouTube usually. I don't have no idea how long these things are that I upload. I don't look at anything. I just kind of just record it and throw it up there. So give you some insight out of how that works. Let's see. What are we gonna? All right. Well, there's a couple of things here, but first, see if I can figure out how to work this. Nope, not sure how. Okay, we have Jake is available. Well, it's still processing on the print version is still. I don't know what they're doing. It's not. Because it has buying options here. So I guess it needs like 72 hours for everything to really start working right. Because I don't know what this is. 17. I don't know what all these places are. But this one's probably the most legit here. But it should be able to go through Prime and all that. But I'll put in the links down below, because if you go here and you go here, I believe this is, it's not, see, this is 2-day shipping and all, if you have Prime and all that. But if you go to Jake right now, none of that's here. So it's probably going to take 72 hours. I just activated it, I think last night, I can't remember. But either way, it's still, I mean, it's available. Just if you have Prime and all that, it'll probably take a little bit longer. Not everything is up, especially $9.95. Also, I don't know what that 1007 is, and I can't really get it much cheaper. Yeah, they're kind of pricey here, but anyway, it's well, if you want perfection, it's so, and also we have the Kindle version. I guess you can do link inside. I'm not going to do that here, but Kindle is probably the most functioning right now. The print will most likely, and all of this will be on one page eventually. It's just, I guess you got to give them a while to get it together. And I'll do more of an announcement later on once all of this is configured. And also, where am I going? I'll have other places I'm going to offer in other areas too, but I was going to do this Comixology, but man, I don't think it's going to go on Comixology now. They're just, I don't know what those people want, but they don't seem to like it too much, so might just skip that. So here he is. Jake has his own comic. Issue 2 is on its way. It's in process right now. Well, it's in the art it's on page 11 right now. At least drawn. So that will be out probably in January. The way things are going, not in a big hurry. So I'll do a press run of this eventually. Send it to reviewers and stuff like that. So well, here it is, and more to come. Not sure if the world is asking for it, but here he is. The talk show host, Rabbit, and his buddy Herman. Herman's in the background. So it's a whole new adventure, and should be quite interesting. Yes, first contact. Yeah, you can see that. Also, this is I'm not going to play it. Apparently, Secure Team, this channel video about the moon. I'm not going to go into details of it, but apparently this guy's channel was taken down. Not Secure Team wasn't taken down, but this moon video was taken down. The whole YouTube channel was taken down. And all this guy did was video the moon and all that, and it's all vortex energy. Of course, you can't see vortex energies, but it looked like it was a vortex energy, kind of like a matrix kind of distortion on the moon from what it looked like. A slight one, not a major one, but a slight one. And so he got his YouTube channel taken down. I don't think YouTube themselves are going around saying, wow, that's a picture of the moon, we better take that down. So it feels like there's a government energy involved with that, such as Men in Black energy, from what I feel. Of course, they don't call themselves that, but it feels like it was a government order to break it down. Now, why is Security Team up and not this other channel? The Security Team has a million, channels. So what's the deal here? That is, I don't know. Either it has too much, either it just has too much attention. But they don't care about that. So I don't know. It's weird. Why was that? Yeah, why is Security Team up and the other channel's gone? Either way, it does seem like now a lot of these channels. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot one other subject. A lot of these channels, it just, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, sorry. Like Yahoo gets, at least publicly, and other companies, you get subpoenas from the government. That's for information. And I imagine, I would say the government is very much involved with that YouTube channel being taken down. That's what I'm feeling, at least. Do you think YouTube cares about that? They don't care about some guy shooting the moon all the time. Who cares about that? So it has to be a governmental influencer somewhere. At least that's what I feel here. They flagged the channel and in order to be taken down because it doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, it's a wild west out there. But it is kind of funny how Security Team is up and that's out. So Security Team, apparently and that goes into a lot more weird stuff. I don't know. Because he showed the same video that they showed that got flagged, and his channel's still operating, so that's very strange. So they have their reasons behind it. They're just not allowed to mess with it. It's interesting. What Jay got my mind all walking around. I completely forgot about this. I'll bring it up here too, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. It has to do with the media, of course. We just love those people. Let's see, what's this? I don't forget his name too. Matt Lauer? Matt, whatever his name is, Matt Lauer. I would just go here. Let's go to Drudge for a second. Yeah, he got axed from NBC, and the only reason I'm they knew that he was doing this stuff, and they let him. He seems like he's pretty much a creep, basically. And he had somebody fired or something around those lines in the past. And either way, if they're censoring him, and they were, like the execs knew that what he was doing, and apparently they got enough complaints to take him down. So if they're covering up this, what else are they covering up? A lot. And so this is showing holes in the matrix, basically, at least called our media. This is one form of it going down. Eventually, because I see eventually conspiracy theory stuff that the government doesn't know what you're talking about will eventually go into the mainstream media. They have to control it, filter it. But eventually they can't hold it down forever. As their joke, they call the media the Big Brother system, basically. It's kind of hard for the beast to go down. Of course, you have MSNBC lying about post-Thanksgiving. They made up the whole thing about them having Thanksgiving when they didn't even do it yet and all that. It's just a bunch. So it just shows how the phoniness of it all. Yeah, humanity still glues themselves to the tube and doesn't care. I don't know how that works. I don't know what the rest of the world's doing. But, just showing that the hoax is slow. You can say also is another way for the hoax is slowly deteriorating. Of course, not enough as it could. But at least it's some progress. It would be like to see more. But when you get into more lives or people disappear, anything that comes probably was true alien contact, people disappear, lose their credibility or whatever it is, destroy their careers or whatever it is, that type of stuff. So that's where you get into kind of like that gray area. But the media, it does seem like there's little bits here and there that are taking it apart. Well, it'd be nice. It takes time. It's Goliath right now. And so it'd be nice if that would all go away eventually. So, I mean, I was surprised. Bill O'Reilly, of all people, he's like a third dimensional and, just probably just gross. And he got taken down. I mean, if that happens, anything's possible. So that's encouraging news. All right. So, all right, we're going to see what we get for a channeling vibration really quick. Those are new to all this is ivanteller.com, and if you submitted a question that is here, I am still on Saturday, if anybody's wondering. And I got work tomorrow night, so I can't really catch up. I caught up on quite a few tonight, but I still have. So just bear with me. Hopefully tomorrow I can answer some questions too, at least to get me to Sunday at least. So this is if you want to go in depth, of course, tomorrow's closed off. Friday is opened up. Saturday is kind of opened up. This is ivanteller.com. This is a private session schedule, gift cards, easy purchase. And again, we'll hang out Skype, Zoom, channeling by phone. Well, everyone's at the shop. Well, we'll just leave the shop there. There's also a webinar if you want to know how to join the webinar, and this is how you join it. And hopefully with some success, it's kind of a pain. Add a support page, so you can just email me. Oh, good. There's nothing there. Jeez, are you kidding? I test this stuff. Really? Well, I guess it didn't say. Gee, I give up. I just give up. I'll probably forget to fix that too. Gosh, man, I think I just grew a couple of gray hairs after seeing that. Well, I remember setting. I guess I didn't save it. Jeez. Submit. All right, you have Spirit Social here. Submit question, healing, past life regression, message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing, channeling, consulting. Those are just other methods of booking a session also. The other ones don't work. You also have spiritual connections, one question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul pain for Stephanie and Joe, great gift from Miguel. So this is what keeps the site operational, and I will try to remember to fix that little issue. So on the webinar page here, gotta love it. All right, so the idea was to have a contact page there. I remember setting it up. I guess it just didn't. It's somewhere on there, I think. Maybe not. I remember putting it somewhere, but maybe it's nowhere. Aha, found it. There's still nothing there. Jeez, I guess not. All right, well, I guess I'll be fixing that in a few moments. All right, we'll do a quick energy. All right, we do a quick connection, and that's all I got. So I'll start doing new live ones again, but it feels like I better just hold off for a little bit. So for some reason, so it's okay. All right, blessings. Here we go. Greetings to you. We are the Atlanteans. We are the light beings. We are, yes, in spirit form on your planet, bringing you assistance as you learn more about yourselves. There is matrix energies that do get notice as we're breaking, as it departs, but it's not longer seen correctly on your planet. It is meaning also it is being repaired. And so doing as it is in repair, the matrix does, as you will call it, breaks apart slightly as is being enhanced. So we do work with the spirit worlds, as many of us, you can say we're spiritual construction workers, if you want to call us that. And yes, we want to also add a vibration about this moon video that was being removed. We believe a great amount of reptilian vibrations are there to remove it. Because apparently there was some kind of substance there, some kind of movement there that did not want to be seen. Apparently it was there, it was slightly removed, but they wanted to make sure it was gone for good. So whatever it is that they don't want you to know, either way, I believe there's also future connections to that did not want to be seen either. So it was a reptilian energy that was much involved with its removal. And yes, we're not too happy at this moment either. They're, yes, causing much ruckus around our planet. As many are becoming more awakened, you are getting very clever in your ways also is causing them great difficulties on their direction. As also their energies are hemorrhaging also, meaning many of them are losing their connection to this planet. They're becoming more positive, neutral. They're questioning the authority that is around them, which is causing difficulties. To give you also a more idea of how their operations work, think of many ships connected to themselves, and there is an authority ship there also, basically the queen or king, but we believe it is mostly a queen energy that's ruling most of the reptilian, low vibration reptilian energies here. And to just visualize that vibration, if you wish to do so, to realize how things are done here, as they feel like they have this place all figured out. That's not always the case. They do fly around your Earth. They are sometimes seen. There's usually scout ships around it. It's a mothership, a small one that can be in your Earth's atmosphere. Basically, look up, hey, what's that? And you'll see some of them around. Usually they keep themselves unknown, but you never know. They might make themselves seen. As many of them are going through a fury of themselves. They're not very proud of how their own race is basically rejecting them. Basically, there's a divide going on, basically, is what we're here to say. It's not going to, the Earth's not going to transform tomorrow, but it is evolving. The healing of your Earth is moving at an excellent pace. Of course, many of your humans are still part of the programming that has been brought by many lower vibrational reptilians. And yes, of course, unable to allow this to, they're unable to remove the programming. And a lot of it's fear too. So they keep their matrix third dimensional world intact, even if none of it makes any sense. Your monetary system makes no sense. Your politics makes no sense. None of it makes any sense, but they still accept it anyway. We see that it is quite entertaining. Many beings find your world very entertaining because of that. It is like a backwards planet, and it's like so many. There are schools built on this world, basically, in alien worlds, trying to just like, yes, they take everything that makes sense and turn it the other way around. It's quite fascinating. And so, how can a world do this? And the human race, yes, do not believe in our existence, which is fine, but it's also, they don't believe in their own existence, their own freedom. They like put themselves in their own jail cell and then say it's okay. This is much of the reptilian Anunnaki programming is done in the world. But those days are changing. Basically, the bars in front of you are leaving, but still humans stay in that jail cell, as you can see. They're still I'm not sure if I want to leave this place or not. Well, you can if you want, but yes, once you do realize The old world you knew is no long. It's becoming more of the past, and some are very having difficulties accepting that. It's like, where are my aliens? Oh, yes, they're all actually right behind, they're all around you, basically. And all of them, many of them have smiles, actually. You'd be surprised. Some of them might be, well, some don't have emotions at all. So you have some of that going on too. But most of them are smiles. There are some more vibrational beings, but as you go into awakening phase, there'll be some more vibrational beings who dare to just say, don't do that. Don't wake. So they'll put some fear into. Sometimes they do this, not always. And then you say, but then also it gives an indication that somebody's around you also when they do this. So there's much going on in your society is where, yes, it's going to become very fourth dimensional in a very strange way. Basically, you'll see third dimension, but also see fourth dimension coming in weird, bizarre places, basically. As for where that is that I'll let you connect with that. You're already seeing it as your media will eventually collapse over time. But not just that. Your Mother Earth also is going to kind of get your attention too. So there's going to be anomalies coming from all areas where your human won't be able to explain it and just kind of shove it to the side. So don't look at that anymore. Remember, you are our prisoners. Don't forget that. But yes, but even that will become, there's so many the programming has mostly stopped on your world, basically. Yes, many are ingrained in it, but the training wheels of keeping humanity under this third dimensional spell have expired. Not all of it, but most of it has. It's just so many are so used to living it. You keep it on. It's like, this is the only thing I know. And so whenever it brings you a new reality, they don't know what to do with that. I'm not sure what that is. So I'm just going to go and do my own thing. Even if it starts falling apart around them little by little. And yes, you realize those that connect to third dimensional energies connect to mostly negative energies. Not always, but some do, because they get very upset when you tell them how the real world operates spiritually, and they just say that's not true. And they bring in all this negativity to shield them. And they bring in their Anunnaki programming and their whatever it is they just try to keep themselves focused on the third dimension as far as they can. But there's cracks in that. And it's leaking. Their reality is leaking and they don't believe it. They continue on no matter what. If their tricycle is broken, they're going to still drive it no matter what. That's how it's going to happen. It's already happening already. It's just many of you are in a higher vibration of seeing it. Many of you are orchestrating the breakdown, as you see, through media and other places. Many of you, it just has to happen gradually. If it happens all at once, it won't go well. So a gradual falling apart works well. This is just your earth renewing to a higher vibrations. Of course, it's just easier said than done, as many still have difficulties seeing themselves as more than just human, because you're all more than just human. You're human here, yes, but other realities, you're much more. You have some of you have 3 heads, some of you have tentacles coming out of your head. You have all kinds of stuff, and you're remembering those things. Different colors, skin, blue, green, orange, 3 eyes, whatever it might be, or 1 eye, or no eyes for that matter. That is going to come into more of understanding. Yes, it's seen as fiction now. Yes, but we'll see more as real. Fiction is just there to warm you up to the true realities of your earth. Your movies of aliens that's being done, yes, it's going to be kind of cryptic, but I'll tell you of where your future is going. It's also telling you what's going on into your universe also. Your books are doing it too. It's giving you more of an understanding. Also, as your alien beings are trying to get your attention, wake up. Don't you see it as much more going, oh, but that's just fiction. Oh, maybe not. Blessings to you and your connections. We must be leaving you now. The truth lies within all of you. Open up that ocean will be there when you are seeing it. Blessings. Oh, blessings. Thank you. All right. Which one I want to take care?